Hey everybody, Julie Youngblood here with Youngblood Coaching and Consulting. And today what I'm going to share with you is how to present the duties owed by a Nevada real estate licensee with your buyer clients and with your seller clients. Now, this is a state mandated form. We love this form because it really explains what we owe to our clients and anybody in the real estate transaction. Now, write this down. You've got to get this form signed before you get anything else signed. I'm going to say it one more time. You must get this form signed before you get anything else signed in the real estate transaction. So this is not an agreement for compensation. This is not an agreement for I'm going to be your agent. This is simply state mandated that we must disclose as licensees the duties that we owe to everybody in the real estate transaction. So make sure you fill out the top appropriately and accurately. And here's how I present it to my seller clients. Okay, Mr. Seller, this is the duties that I owe to you as your real estate agent. Honest and fair dealings. I must keep all of your private information private. I can't do anything to hurt or threaten your position in negotiations. That is, of course, unless you take me to court and then I have to spill my guts. We're not going to do that, are we? Ha ha ha, everybody laughs. Great. All right, Mr. Seller, there's a part in here that talks a little bit about what happens if I represent the buyer. Now, some people just aren't comfortable with that. Mr. Seller, would you be comfortable if I represented the buyer on the sale of your home? Absolutely, great. So you're going to initial here. Now, if you're not comfortable with that, and some people aren't, you're going to go ahead and initial right there. Do you have any questions on the duties that I owe to you as a Nevada real estate licensee? No, great, go ahead and sign here. I went ahead and I dated and I timed everything just to make it easy for you. Now, just so you know, as a realtor or as a licensee, the part that I was talking about that has to do with can we represent both sides of the deal? In some states, it's actually against the law for you as a licensee to do what we call a dual agency. They just don't see how you can truly have the best interest of both clients when you have private information about both. So there will be clients that you have from other states where they really just aren't comfortable with it. And if they aren't, that's okay. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It just means they're not comfortable with it. I've had people sign, we're not comfortable with that. Now, when you're working with a buyer, same thing. You get this signed before you get anything else signed. That includes your buyer brokerage agreement. This must be signed first. And here's what I'm going to tell you. Nobody's going to take you to the division because you didn't get this signed first. This will be what they use at the division to make you look like a complete idiot. In other words, if you get everything else signed, dated, and timed, and then you say, oh my gosh, I've got to get paid, and you go get your duties owed signed, and that file ends up getting a complaint filed, though that may not be the reason, those good guys down at the division will definitely use this to rake you over the coals. So do your paperwork right. Meet with your broker so you know what you're doing. When I explain it to my buyers, it's the same concept, only they don't have to initial necessarily that I'm going to represent them on their listing, obviously. However, that they would be comfortable if they ended up loving one of my listings, they would be comfortable with me representing both sides. So pretty much the same concept when you explain it. Get it signed, file it away, and as always, make sure you give them a copy. If you have any questions, give me a buzz, 702-234-8181.